Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly Ascension reading. I hope you're having a gorgeous week, staying nice and cozy, and have been navigating these waves in a very gentle and compassionate way for yourself, because I know I've been in contact with many and we're definitely feeling these shifts of these old timelines clearing out. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what is most important for us to know this week with our Ascension journey. Keep in mind this reading is general and collective, so take only what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, if you do resonate with this, please give this video a like and subscribe to join my soul tribe, and follow me on Instagram, my soul tribe tarot. And for those of you who are interested, I do have a Patreon, and I will link that below. Wow, this is a really nice energy. Okay, it looks like we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We have the Three of Cups starting out. So feeling inspired. Oh, I love it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Soul Tribe. We have the Three of Cups, which is about fun times, enjoyment, inspiration, higher frequencies. See how clear those cups are? See how so much of the old energy has cleared out? And there's this joy, this celebration, and this movement. So much of what we have been clearing and releasing energetically has been a lot of those stagnant energies, or our ego that has been creating barriers and blocks for our forward movement. Okay, and then after that we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, shifting, things changing. This is the karmic wheel. Okay. At this time, we have forward movement, we have flow. Okay, so for those of you that have been so frustrated and feeling stagnancy or feeling delays, I feel like that is over here with this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune also reminds us that change is a constant in our lives, right? And, we can resist that, or we can move and flow with the change. Okay, and for many of you, I feel this is the higher timeline. I feel like if you tried to avoid your emotions or the energies that were surfacing, you might have been creating more resistance for yourself, and what you resist is what persists. So if you took time to hold space and just release and feel and let those energies surface, doing that deep cleansing work, to identify what's your energy and what's not your energy, and setting boundaries there, I feel you also do feel this momentum with the Wheel of Fortune moving. Okay, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. And with this Three of Cups, it also feels exciting. It feels exciting. I think you feel projects are taking off. You feel the energy within shifting. Okay, if you're a masculine or you're in masculine energy, keep in mind we have both within us, and union is balancing both of our feminine and masculine energies within us, right? If you're in masculine energy, you might feel more resistance this week, because I am feeling a little bit of an energy block, okay, within the masculine heart chakra space. So you might have some ego showing up for you to release. And I'm hearing like, okay, so for some of you working in masculine energy this week, you may be feeling like, no, it has to be this way. It has to be this outcome. You're just like so determined, but that is your ego. And spirit can bring in something much better. So if you focus on the feeling and release the outcome, okay, or maybe what something looks like here, because I feel like you're working against yourself. You're actually making it more difficult for yourself if you're in masculine energy this week. Some of you, that will apply. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Ascending Collective, the Chariot, forward movement. The light is shining here and moving you through these times where it might feel like a lot of energies are, it could be people around you too that, are feeling a lot of these energies. If they're not awakened and, they're experiencing these different energetic shifts and changes and don't understand, for them, it's a lot more of a challenge. For you, you have the awareness, okay, I'm closing out an old timeline and I'm moving and shifting to a higher timeline. With a Chariot, this is about determination. Oftentimes in the Chariot, it's depicted with the horses going in opposite directions. But in this case, it looks like the horses are going in the same direction. So to me, this is also getting your head, your heart, and your soul all on the same track, on the path, moving forward. I also feel like for many of you, if you were receiving guidance or advice that wasn't for your highest good, or maybe it was just you were reaching out to people within your comfort zone, but they weren't actually at your level, okay, like your higher self would have given you better guidance than these other people. That might be something for some of you to consider here. The Chariot is determination, success. It can also represent forward movement and travel in a vehicle, okay? Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. So I did just see the Tower. It didn't fully come out though. Okay, Three of Wands. So you're celebrating the ending of old structures, old patterns. You know, some of you might even address like, oh, well, the old me would have taken this path, or the old me would have thought this. Like, you're really able to identify. I'm almost even seeing these Three Cups as like the past you, the present you, and the future you, right? But you're holding, see how this cup in the middle is the biggest? You're holding the space that you require here to identify, you know, this shift that's happening within you. To identify, okay, you know, my past self would have made this choice. My past self would have aligned with this old paradigm. My future self, though, that I'm connecting in with this higher timeline, would actually make this decision, okay? And then we have the Three of Wands, and this is about your ship's coming in. I mean, this ship is coming in like a plane, right? It's a ship, but it's a plane. So I feel like this is a very special time for you where something quite, I'm hearing intentional. So you've definitely, you know, intended, you've done the manifesting work to bring this in here with this Three of Wands. But again, I feel it with the Three and the Three, so many of you will be celebrating a significant life change, okay, by the end of this year. And I feel the energy will shift before this shows up for you. So definitely embrace those higher vibrations and frequencies. For some of you, this is a dream coming true, okay? Because this is like a dreamlike sequence, isn't it? The flying ship. Some of you, you know, taking the time to really focus on your dream, focus on, you know, and I feel like this was solo. This was a solo. I mean, the Three of Cups can be like a reconciliation celebration, like friendship energy as well. But I feel like with the Three of Wands, the ship coming in, I feel like you did this with spirit, okay? You did the work here. I don't feel like this was a collaborative effort with other people around you. I feel like this was your solo journey, and now your ship is arriving. And it brings great happiness and celebration. Okay, with the Wheel, we have the Magician. Having all the resources that you require to move forward here in the direction of your choosing, of what you feel is in alignment here with you. Some of you have been working very hard, I feel, on the law of attraction. You've been studying it, you've been practicing it, you've been fine-tuning it, okay? It might have started out as something that you were just kind of curious about and playful about, and now it's like, wow, like this really does bring in results for me. Some of you might also discover that when you are in the state of flow, you can actually utilize time from a higher timeline, which means that you can extend it or shorten it. Okay, some of you will be able to actually get to this place. Some of you might be seeing more energy or kind of like glitches, okay? in the Matrix, some of you might be seeing those sorts of glitches. And by that I mean kind of seeing through the illusion. Many of you are questioning everything, okay? And I think that's brilliant, because I think it's so important that we release and update our belief systems, and that we do question, and we become curious. Because I feel the new timeline is new beliefs, you know? It's releasing labels. Okay, let's clarify the Chariot. The King of Wands, my goodness, there's that masculine energy coming through. Very strong. Okay, the King of Wands is, I mean, fire. You just have this determination, strong energy of listening to your heart here. Very passionate movement I'm sensing here, especially if you're in masculine energy. The King of Wands is also an entrepreneur, so it could be that you have this brilliant path or idea that you're bringing into fruition here. There's a lot of power coming in is what I sense, but I also want to remind everyone that there is no like human on this earth that has all the power, okay? That individually, the work that we do, the awareness work, learning about energy, learning about, you know, the laws of the universe and everything, we work within that, especially with the wheel, the karmic wheel. So anyone who's trying to manipulate or do anything out of ill will or ill intention, you know, will be shown that they can't do that, okay? It's almost like the karmic wheel or the universe is like the parent, you know, but it's teaching us this level of parenting, I guess. It's parenting us just on an energetic and spiritual level, okay? So I think for some of you that will be reassuring if you have dealt with, you know, a lot of negative energy and things lately being sent towards you, okay? For others too, like I think you vibrate above it so that it just doesn't even reach you, and you have a lot of protection. And for those that, you know, do a lot of work against others, you know, from ego and a very like negative place, I feel, you know, won't be successful, okay? Because they're not coming from a high vibrational place. Okay. Let's clarify the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this could be in love, okay? This could just be people showing up for you, bringing in a lot of love. But with the Knight of Cups, it's also about fantasy and kind of that dreamy energy as well. So I feel like there's this unknown gift that is coming in. Again, I feel like you've been doing the work for it. But you could also just be receiving a lot of love from your friends, your community. You know, this could be that beautiful karma coming back to you, or that beautiful dharma coming back to you, okay, with that Knight of Cups. And I feel like it will create a big shift in your life, you know? I'm seeing kind of like this helmet here being dropped into the water, and see the splash it's making, okay? It creates significant movement here for you. Okay, just on anchor being dropped down. So like, you know, some of you, this could very much, we have the water energy coming through. You could live by the beach, or that could be very significant to you, the ocean or a lake. But somebody could be coming in here and saying that they want to establish a grounded connection with you. You know, this could be the Three of Wands, and the fourth wand is arriving to make a solid foundation for some of you. Now, this could be in creativity, creative projects, This could be in love. You know, this is general, so take what you feel resonates most with you. If you are already in a healthy, committed relationship, I sense that there'll be more fun returning, more romance returning to your relationship here. But I do sense, you know, we can't always predict timelines because everyone has free will, right? And that's the other thing about karma too, isn't it? About free will. It's like, okay, you're free to do whatever, you know, you're free to learn, you're free to make mistakes, but that will be mirrored back to you, you know, to teach you. And I feel many of you watching this, it's not that you're doing any sort of negative work. I think you've dealt with other people doing negative work towards you, okay? And so I think that that message will bring you a sense of relief. I really do, okay? Always great to protect your energy, protect, you know, have those energetic boundaries here. Okay, let's clarify the Wheel and the Magician. The Emperor. Okay, yeah, very incredibly strong energy. I feel like each week, I feel like each week you just become stronger. You become more aware. I think you start to have more fun as well, is what I'm getting from you, Ascending Collective. But like your energy is growing here, your knowledge, your awareness, your wisdom. You're mastering things probably at a faster level with the Wheel, the Emperor, and the Magician, you know. There's a sense of mastering a part of your journey here. Stepping into leadership with the Emperor energy. You know, anyone who felt like they were at the effect of life is now realizing maybe that actually they're creating the reality, right? I do feel that there are certain lessons that we, you know, are kind of destined to learn, and we can't avoid those, right? But how we navigate is our choice. Our perception is everything. And it feels like there's this next level kind of being unlocked here for the Ascending Collective, for those of you that resonate. Okay. So it feels like, you know, there is an opportunity that comes in here that shifts and brings you to another level, okay? Should you choose, that's what's best for you, okay? So let's clarify the Chariot and the King of Wands. We have the Hanging Man, a new perspective. Balance, yeah. This is like the checks and balances of the universe. This is making sure that you're balancing out your life, because with the Chariot and the King of Wands, that is a very forward-flowing movement there, okay? And what I'm sensing here is that you could be needing to get a different perspective of how to move forward. I apologize for my phone going off. There it goes. Okay. Do not feel, whenever there's a pause or delay, because I feel like there's a surge of energy and forward movement momentum, and then there's a pause here, okay? But when there's a pause with the Hanging Man here, this is about getting another perspective. This is about kind of reassessing how you're moving forward and balancing out your life, okay? Maybe it's balancing out your energies. Maybe it's needing to release something again before you move forward. You might come up to another obstacle here or another energetic block that you have to release, okay? But this, let's go ahead and clarify this here. We have the Six of Cups, so it could be releasing the past, okay? I did sense with like releasing timelines, there is kind of this, it feels like this period of grieving, you know, of kind of grieving that old life. as you're shifting and evolving into this next level of your life here. Some of you might be having a change of heart in the direction that you're moving in, okay? Some of you. You might adjust, you know, your journey here with that Six of Cups. You might also start to see people in a different way, okay? You might start to see people as being innocent rather than, you know, being frustrated with people. I think that you're starting to see them as they are rather than your expectation of them. Because I feel like with this, the Emperor, the Magician, the King of Wands, you do have these expectations here, okay? Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see how that plays out for everybody. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're taking your power back here because you're basically taking your focus back, and you're doing this releasing of the past energies. And many of you, you're expanding into what it means to be a spiritual being, okay? I am called to share with you, make sure that you're grounding your energy in and that you're checking in with yourself. Is this spirit or is this ego, right? Is this for my highest good? Is this my older timeline? I feel like also people will want to follow you, okay? That you're really a bright light here, and there could be a lot of people coming forward here that want to learn from you, okay? Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. We have death, we have a transformation, we have an ending. Interesting. I love it. Oh my gosh. So this came out in the Instagram reading, okay? And it said, address your issues of intimacy the next 3 months. We have a 3-month period coming through here. And some of you, either you or people around you, are releasing their fears of love or dating, releasing old belief systems, some people, for some of you, like, you're facing your fears when it comes to love or commitment, because it's preparing you for this next level. Okay? Everything right now is preparing us for the next level. So that shadow work. So some of you, in your relationship, some of that shadow work might be coming up for you. Or this person could be facing a lot of fears in order to come in here. For some of you, you might, I'm not really sensing that. You could have this person possibly recently ended something and then they're coming towards you, so be careful with that. Or that could have been you. If there was a very long cycle of, being involved with, people perhaps who were in a lower frequency, I feel like that's something you are ending, okay? That there is this cycle in your dating life, in your love life, maybe even the type of people that you date, that's changing. Because bottom of the deck, we have the World, completion. And a successful completion. This isn't a Ten of Swords completion. This is a rebirth for you, okay? And if this is your connection and it's healthy and you're both working on it and, you're seeing eye to eye, your vibrational matches, I feel like that could be happening in current connections as well, okay? But bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords. So be very, very clear in your communication. Fair, just, balanced. Speak about what you want, okay? Be very clear about your boundaries. Be very clear about what you want. I feel like you're kind of being prepared for this before this person comes in, or this could be a new person showing up in your world. So you know what you want. Yeah, we have the Star. There's healing coming through. Okay. Alignment, Star family. Again, connecting in with that higher timeline. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Coins. Loving yourself, nurturing yourself, feeling very successful, listening to your intuition. You see your third eye shining there, knowing your value, your worth. Okay. Wow, many different things happening here. Let's get an animal message. Descending Collective. Okay, hold on 1 second.